At last night's Commander-in-Chief Forum in New York, Donald Trump repeated some of the many things he said that aren't true throughout the 2016 presidential campaign. One of them is that he was against the war in Iraq in the early 2000s. Actually, at the time, Trump said in an interview with Howard Stern that he was in favor of it. It's something that Trump has said repeatedly that he was against. It's not the case. He said at the time that he was for it. Another thing that he said last night was that in response to what some people see as a crisis of sexual assault and sexual abuse inside the military, one of the solutions that he would propose is creating a military justice system, or as he put it, the best thing that we can do is set up a court system within the military. That was an odd thing for Trump to say because the military has its own criminal justice system right now. It actually has its roots in the U.S. Constitution. Each of the military services has their own police force, their own investigative service, and their own prosecution service. And they enforce a set of laws, a well-developed set of laws known as the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Another thing Trump said last night was talking about President Barack Obama's recent reception in China when he had to descend from the back staircase of Air Force One rather than the main door down a larger set of stairs. He said that it was very sad when he lands in Saudi Arabia and he lands in Cuba and there aren't high officials to even greet him. Trump said it was the first time in the storied history of Air Force One that this had ever happened to a president. It's far from the first time that a president hasn't been greeted on the tarmac by the world leader he was flying over to represent. In fact, it's very routine for the president to be greeted by low-level diplomatic officials or low-level officials of the country he's visiting and not the head of state that he's flying in to visit. Happens all the time.